schedule, Pacific Coast Highway is reopening after the devastating fire in January. Mekahlo Medina live at the very roadblocks that have kept most people off PCH. And Mac, this reopening beats the governor's deadline, right?
Right, and speaking of the governor, he's talking about it right now. We'll have that for you a little bit later on. But meantime, let me show you what it looks like here on PCH. It's already busy. You can see this is what folks here have been dealing with since January. Only residents, work crews, police, and fire were allowed beyond those roadblocks. Well, come Friday morning, that all changes.
Trans will reopen State Route 1, which is Pacific Coast Highway, to all drivers through the cities of Los Angeles, Santa Monica, and Malibu at 8 a.m. Friday, May 23, in time for the Memorial Day weekend.
Want me to pull out from the traffic?
Caltrans will reopen all 4 lanes, 2 in both directions Friday morning. They say most of the work on the PCH is completed, but things will not go back to normal 100%. There will be some lane closures, rather, as some work remains. And it's going to be a whole lot slower, about 25-mile-per-hour speed limit through Temescal Canyon Road over in the Pacific Palisades to the Carbon Terrace over in Malibu, and only 1 lane through the McClure Tunnel from the 10 to PCH. No parking or stopping will be allowed in any of the work zones along the PCH, and 1 lane of northbound PCH will be closed still between Tuna Canyon, Pena, and Los Flores, so that SoCal Edison can continue to bury power lines there. Folks we talked to who live in the area, they were surprised that it's reopening so quickly. Others think it's too soon.
I just feel like the traffic is going to be insane between the construction and the residents and the tourists. Like, I don't even think PCH is cleaned up all the way.
Are you surprised that they did it so quickly? I mean, it's only
I am surprised. I am surprised, but they really brought a lot of manpower to clean the job, so they did a great job.
I think it's a little too soon. We kind of have to be sensitive to the climate right now. There's going to be a lot of people, caravans of cars, that will be looking at all of the damage, structural and environmental, which is going to hit home for a lot of residents.
Yeah, that last man who did not want his face shown. He's worried about those looky-loos potentially going into those areas affected by the fire. CHP says they're increasing their presence along PCH to deter those trying to stop and potentially take photos. They're also doubling fines for speeders that will be in the area as well. Let's take you back live here, because you won't see these roadblocks here, certainly along PCH, but you're going to see, as I mentioned, an increase in not only CHP on the roads here, but we're also told LAPD and the sheriffs will be upping their patrols in the area as well, especially in those homes where the devastation and the rebuilding continues. We're also told by the sheriff's department they're going to be launching some of their drones as surveillance to make sure things are on the up and up around this area. We're live along the PCH. I'm Mekahlo Medina, NBC4 News.